fact, get over here. Curse you, microphone. Curse you, microphone. Just please move for me. Alright. Back with CTR Nitro Fueled. I want to get this stream started because I do in fact have to work today. So I decided to start one real early because I want to do one. I want to do this. I want to finish this. My goal is to in fact pull this off. Just make sure I'm not... I should have checked all this beforehand. But I was in such a rush, I didn't think about it. Oh, cool. Seems like we're rolling. Yeah, we're going to be doing Dragon Mines Crateless. That's the goal. That's the goal of today's stream, is to actually pull off Dragon Mines Crateless. I'm giving this a maximum of like 1.5 hours today. Not the 4.5 I did last night, because ooh, I don't have that kind of patience. Plus, also, like I said, I do have things I have to do today. So, we're gonna go and give it our all to do Dragon Mines Crateless. Let's go. We already got... Let's pick out a different crash today. We got Electron Crash, Rat Biker Crash, and Aviator Crash. Let's go. Detonator, I think... Let's see, paint jobs. I forget which wheel I use, but I know... Where is it? This is it! Bam! Blue-gray! Oh yeah, I really like those. We'll go with this one. Alright, yep, that's everything. We got speed set up. We are ready. We're ready to pull this off. I don't even care if people join the stream right now. I just want to do it, have it saved on my thing forever, and it'd be like, yeah! I've proven that it's possible. I am amazing. Oh, person, hello. We're just starting up Dragon Mines. We're about to suffer. Basically what I'm doing, if you don't already know, I'm going through Relic Race. Don't tell me. Something happened there and I didn't like it. He went left and I didn't tell him to. Don't tell me that I lost another Joy-Con. Seriously, Joy-Con drift is gonna make this impossible. Like, this already requires some pretty precise movement. Yeah, there's... I knew as soon as I took that turn to... As soon as I was right next to that wall, there's no way I was making that turn. Okay. Alright. Just gotta try to keep a calm head. I feel like we might actually have a chance of pulling it off. Because last time we got really close several times, so... I could feel it. We're gonna make it. I feel like having a slightly larger vehicle shouldn't be much of a disadvantage. Because as far as I can tell, it has zero effect on hitboxes. Because so many times, crates broke when I clearly didn't touch them. So I'm assuming it's just set to one large hitbox. Because I doubt they get that specific with cars, because there's almost no need for it. In fact, all it does is make a cart tier list. Like, literally the standard cart would be OP just because it's smaller. Like, the standard cart would just probably be... I mean, I know how it could make a very small difference, but just having a smaller car can allow you to take turns a lot sharper and stuff like that. Like, it can make a very minute difference, but it'd still be a difference. So I doubt they'd honestly give each individual car its own hitbox. Come on, just drive, gotta jump off the edge. Gotta drift and boost, let's do it again. I know things are kinda seeming kinda strange, oh yes. That time I could see it, I hit the crate. Alright. I lost the sacred fire. Alright, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit just to try to make it to lap 2. Okay, alright. Sneak back here. With the triple boost over the minecart track, land on a pad. That's the worst turn, easily. I still think that's honestly the worst turn in the track, just right there. Because it seems to be super difficult to get right. Partially because it's on a boost, so yeah, you're already worrying about maintaining your reserves at that point. I mean, I know it's only like literally 4 boosts, but hey, that time you didn't drift, but it's like, it's so hard to get that because you gotta turn sharp, which means you just kind of gotta have faith you'll land in between them. Like, a lot of that turn to me, it just kind of relies on faith. You just gotta have faith you'll go in between them, because it's so hard for me to see it. I can't see exactly where I'm going to land in the drift. Until I'm, like, literally right on it with no chance to fix it. That was my fault. The biggest problem is, of course, we have to nail that specific. We had to nail that one turn 3 different times in a row. We had to nail that turn 3 times in a row. It's like you have to get that right, like, all 3 times. It's the only way you'll have enough speed, because that's the one turn that has the Sacred Fire boost. Which means it's the one turn you cannot miss. If need be, you can really slow down for the other ones, like, later in the track. So you can lose your speed there if you really, like, can't get around it any other way. Because you should still have enough time to pull it off if you're able to maintain Sacred Fire at that point. With the fact that you have to maintain Sacred Fire, it makes that whole part mandatory, because there's no way you'll get the time. I hate that track so damn much. That minecart track is literally the worst part of this darn race. In every way, shape, and form, because the minecart's a retorted obstacle, and then the track always just gets in the way of my drift. Okay, here we go, lap 2. Nope, alright. I mean, I already hit the crate, I know. I just wanted to see how far I'd go at that point. That's why I hate that minecart. That specific moment right there is a perfect example of why I hate that minecart. Like, really, what was I supposed to do? Like, you could argue not take the shortcut, but then at that point, you're locking the shortcut behind a timer. It's like, if you come here at this time, you're screwed. I took it way too wide. I took it too wide. Alright. Alright, well, we're making it to lap 2 consistently, it seems. There's hope. Like, sure, that turn way back there, you could consider it be difficult, because you also kind of have to nail that one as well. Worst case, you can, like, hit the wall. But it's one you can't stop and readjust for. And also, essentially, if I notice that Crash doesn't drift at any point I try to drift, I just have to restart. Like, at any point I attempt to drift and the drift just does not happen for some reason, I have to restart. It's that simple, because you can't just... Him not drifting messes up so much. He did it twice. He did it twice in a row. Because the drifts are a very important part in, of course, speed and positioning. Because since I am in fact using speed, the speed engine, I kind of have to nail every drift. This is the only way I can make a lot of these turns. And I'm happy they did put, like, the customizable engine options. That was a really smart move. So now I can actually play Crash. Like, before, when I was, like, the one other time I did this on stream. One other time I did Dragon Mines, I ended up playing as, Dingo Dial, I think, and Spyro. I played as Spyro once. I think it's when I was alone I was playing Dingo Dial. I probably did Dingo Dial on this at some point as well, but basically I had to play speed characters because it was the only way this was possible. Which means I didn't get to play as my favorite character, Crash. It might just be like, he's the main character, he's great. It's like, nah, he's just legitimately a fun character. I love him. I love all of his victory animations. I find them funny. Like Biker Crash with the yo-yo. I think that's great. That's the main reason why I play him. Plus, he had a lot of nice skins, so I call myself the master of land, air, and sea, because I have, of course, an underwater skin with Scuba Crash, and then the air skin with Aviator Crash, and well, just Biker Crash, I'm going to consider my land skin. Yeah, I got crushed by running into the back of a minecart. Logic says that makes sense. I could see it that time. I saw it, I was hitting it dead on. That's not a big problem. I don't know how to react in that situation. I can't see the drifts. I just can't see exactly where the drift is going to take me. I can only react to what, I can only attempt to react to what it's doing. That was a wide one. So basically, the way I am doing this, the reason why I'm racing like this and taking this specific path is because A, it's still pretty fast, and B, it's manageable. Like, if I tried to, say, take the inside of this turn here, there's no way. There's no way. The crates are too close together. You can get in between them. I've done it, like, once, but it's just not likely enough for me to really warrant trying it. Like, sure, if I could do that every single time, then I'd 100% be doing it, because it'd save me a little bit of time, which is very important in this, but since I'm not working for the best time, and I know the time is in fact possible this way, I just have to play pretty darn well, which I'd have to do anyway. I take like the outside path of that turn because it's the easiest, so it makes the most sense. Taking the outside of that turn just makes the most sense because it's the most manageable. This is what a lot of it kind of relies on. It's like if you're doing a speed run. You don't do, at least most speedrunners don't do the super difficult tactics because, well, generally it'll mess them up. It'll completely kill a run, especially if it's late in the game. Like, if they mess up one of these super complicated glitches or whatever, it'll kill their run, meaning they'll have to restart. And if it's late game, then there's no reason for them to try it, because there's too much to risk at that point. Plus, one of the scariest parts of having those glitches and someone pulling off those glitches in a speedrun like that is that if someone does it and does it well, does everything else really well, meaning they end up taking the world record by like a solid chunk of time, every single speedrunner has to now do that trick in order to have a chance at pulling it off. Which is kind of what's interesting. Which is kind of what's interesting about speedrunning. That's that someone who is willing to take that sort of chance with such a high-risk move to pull off, and it pays off for them a tenfold in the end. Forcing everyone else to do that is actually pretty cool, but it kind of ruins it for speedrunners. Because when something's down to several, like, frame-perfect button presses, then it's essentially up to luck. It doesn't matter how good you are, it's essentially up to luck at that point, whether or not you pull it off. This is a bad run. This is a bad run. So that kind of recovered it. There's nothing that I could have done in that situation. Everything just went wrong. So something I wanted to talk about was the Nintendo Switch Lite. I don't get it. I don't understand the Nintendo Switch Lite. I mean, of course, people are gonna buy it. It's like, I don't need an actual Switch. It's like, I just need something for me on the go, and I just want to, like, do something on the go. Like, alright, the Switch can do that. I mean, the Nintendo Switch Lite is cheaper, I'm pretty sure. Which, I guess that goes for it, but then you miss out on a lot of things, because there are plenty of games that are better with motion controls or require motion controls, so you can't do those. Like, you can't play 1-2 Switch on the Switch Lite. Okay, you can't... I don't think you can actually play snipper clips. You might be able to. I think there's probably definitely a way to do it. Yeah, it'd probably just be like the bumpers to turn. That's probably what it would be. And in fact, I think that's what it is. I don't remember. I've never played snipper clips, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is just bumpers. That doesn't require motion controls. That would be a pain. Trying to, you know, walk while you have your hands upside downs. Yep, upside downs. Welcome to English. I hit the wall and it killed my run. Welcome to what most of these runs are. Less than 20 seconds. Most of these failed attempts are less than 20 seconds long, which is both good and really annoying. I mean, I'd rather fail the same number of times. 20 seconds. But it's like all be less than 20 seconds, or then fail like everything a minute in. Like, if every single one of these runs is me failing the stuff I did on the last lap, that would just be infinitely more annoying. Yeah, I don't get the Switch Lite, because it lacks all the amazing features. It lacks everything you buy a Switch for, besides it being mobile. That's the one thing that it has, that the Switch has. Oh, no, wait, it also has that amazing Joy-Con drift, apparently. Apparently, it still has the same problems a lot of Joy-Cons do. Like, just taking a light hit causes Joy-Con drift, which essentially means your joysticks don't work properly. If you don't use them, it'll treat the joystick as if it's always holding one direction, most commonly down. At least that's for me. I know one of my Joy-Cons always holds down. It's my blue one. It's my blue right Joy-Con. It always holds down, and it makes me mad. Luckily, I ended up getting another pair for Christmas before it decided to act out, but so I could still do all my stuff, but it really ruins a lot of the experience when, you know, you just get destroyed because, well, your Joy-Con decides to not work. Because, I don't know, you dropped it 2 feet. You cannot tell me I hit that crate. There is no way in hell you could tell me I hit that crate. No way in hell. That's a problem I know exists in this track particularly. If you go under those crates, you break them. You clearly don't touch them. I don't think any character's actually tall enough to touch them. But they just break. Yep, science. It's like the Nintendo Switch Lite, it's portable. It's like, yeah, it fits in your pocket. Okay, I wear normal jeans. I can literally fit the whole Switch screen in my pocket. It's barely larger than my phone, okay? Like, sure, I have to carry the Joy-Cons separately, but it's like, I'm still bringing a whole darn Switch with me. Besides, the Switch has a stand. Which makes it much easier to use in a lot of situations. Ah, I didn't even touch it! I hate that minecart. That minecart's literally the worst part of this whole run. In this just track in general. Like, I could kinda live with the BS spiral bridge. But the minecart is just retarded on so many levels. Like, that's just what ends up killing me every time I race on this track, is that minecart. That's what screws me over the most. Because I'm always just bad enough to get... I always race just bad enough to get hit by it, or just good enough to get hit by it. It's like, well, you can, it's like, if you're taking the shortcut, you essentially just puts, like I said, it puts the shortcut on a timer. If you show up to it at a specific time, in a specific range and time, you cannot take that shortcut. Or else, you might as well just got up the bridge, because you'll just get hit. In fact, it actually probably would have been faster to just go up the bridge, because, well, they decided to block off the shortcut with a minecart. It's like, you could argue, well, you just need to assess the situation. Do you take it? It's like, well, it's kind of really unfair. If someone's like just slightly ahead of you, okay? They take the minecart shortcut. You come up on it, the minecart comes by. What do? You can't take the shortcut because you get hit by the minecart. But if you don't take the shortcut, then the person ahead of you is gonna win because the minecart didn't show up when they were going on the shortcut. So they took the shortcut, they're now way ahead, and now they're essentially going to win the race because you got screwed by time. Like, if everyone actually took the minecart shortcut, that would be such a common situation, which would just give this track more reason to be the worst. Oh, hi, Sans. You decided to show up for a second. Hello. That part right there is also a really good example of why the minecart sucks on this track. So many times the minecart ends up covering the entirety of the side I'm on, which means there's literally nothing I can do to avoid it except brake and stop. Oh, come on! I had a good run, and everything just went wrong. That seems to be how a lot of this goes. It's just, I had a really good run, then stuff went wrong for some reason. Still never understand how this game functions. I didn't even hit the grate that time. Alright, well, we're 30 minutes in. That means I'm probably going to give this a maximum of another hour. As you can guess, I probably don't want to be suffering like this for too long. Because I am, in fact, doing a really difficult challenge on the worst track in the entire darn game. Now, why'd that happen this time? What was different from the other attempts? I've never been able to land in between there, in between those posts. Never. But I guess back to the Switch Lite, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't get why someone would get it, because it lacks all the really good properties of the Switch. It could just play Switch games, quote-unquote, on the go. Like, it's a cheaper alternative, but it's not really an alternative, because once again, it lacks a lot of the important features on the Switch. I mean, I guess it makes sense, kind of, for the person who's just going to be playing one game, like, ever. Because in that case, if you're buying the Switch Lite, then you're most likely not going to be carrying games around, because, well, you're not... One of the things is that you don't have a case for it. Like, I don't think there are Switch Lite cases, and if there aren't, alright, cool. Looks like a lot of those cases be a bit too bulky to fit in a pocket, which was kind of the point of the Switch Lite. Like, it's just the Switch Lite's like the size of your phone, I believe, so... But adding thickness onto something that's already kind of that thick with, like, the joysticks and stuff would make it really difficult to go into your pocket at all. So as far as I'm concerned, you're going to be bringing one game with you, unless you know you're carrying a backpack, which at that point, why don't you have a Switch? You cannot argue that if you're carrying a backpack or something around to, you know, hold your stuff, like that's just a purse. If you're carrying a purse, you cannot argue that you cannot carry a Switch. Because it could fit in that stuff, even in a case. Like, if you own a Switch, very simply, don't get a Switch Lite. There's no reason. Like, I love the Switch to death. That's why I don't get the Switch Lite. Very simply, if you own a Switch and you got, like, a case for it. If you don't got a case for it, get a case. Like, that's... I got like a pretty cheap... I got one pretty cheap at GameStop. It was a nice little kind of Mario-themed case. It carries, I think, 20 games? I could be wrong on that. I haven't counted. But very simply, it carries a lot of games. And it carries your Switch. And it has a strap on it, so worst case scenario, you can attach the darn thing to your wrist and then just walk. You can literally just hang it on your wrist and walk. Or, you know, stick it in a bag. Or heck, if you want to be really cool, just take the one game you want, put it in the Switch, separate the Joy-Cons from the screen, put the screen in your right pocket, put the Joy-Cons in your left pocket. It works. If you're an adult, that is. Like, I know at least adult male pockets can literally fit a whole Switch in their pockets. Like, in their front pockets, you can fit a whole Switch. Not even kidding. So, bam, you already got the Switch Lite. It just comes in pieces now. And it's bigger, and it's better. I don't know why he didn't grip this. It's just eating me again. Ah, great. Fantastic. Oh, come on! I'm not even touching the crate! Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I was more or less annoyed that these crates keep breaking for seemingly no reason. Well, I did it again. Let's just go. I can make it without the boost. Watch it. I'm gonna actually make it the full distance this time, and that boost is gonna actually would have made a difference to determine whether or not I finish or not. Don't know what went wrong, did nothing new. Just decided not to work, cause that's just a game. Once again, it's going the wrong way for no reason. Don't get how, you know, holding right turns left. I'll never understand that. That's a mechanic I'll never understand. I don't care if I lose my boost here. I can manage with losing a boost right there. Oh, come on! Alright, well, good luck, Sans. I hope you do well on whatever tournament you're doing. Oh my god! Welcome to Getting Cheated, the game! Getting Cheated, the moving, the game, the book, the movie, the game. I don't know, but that statement got me thinking about a book I used to read a long time ago. It's one of those choose-your-own-adventure books, but it's based off Club Penguin. Okay, maybe if I'm lucky. Well, never mind. I literally don't think there's any way I can pull off the time now because of that bull crap. Oh my god! Yes! We did it! I can't believe it! I thought there was no way! Like, I didn't missed! I thought there's no way! I freaking did it! It's about freaking time! How much time do I have on this? I have like at least like 6 hours just pure stream time, and probably like 6 hours on my own. I have no clue. What the hell? I freaking did it! I'm pretty sure that's first on the internet, baby. First on the internet. That is first on the internet. Dragon Mines, Relic, Race, Crateless. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. Holy crap! There was no freaking way! You did it, Biker Crash! Oh! I'm dying inside. Holy God, I mean, I don't know what to do now. I might just end the stream there, because this was the whole point, was to do this. 42 minutes? I said that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's document this. Done at like 1:56 p.m. Whatever today. 1:56 p.m. At least I think that's the time. I could be off a little. But around 1:56 p.m. August, at the Eastern Standard Time, October 5th, 2019. That is when this happened. Literal dating. I am dating this for the history books. I'm the first. I am the first on the internet. There's probably going to be something hidden somewhere, but as far as I am aware, I am the first on the internet to pull off Dragon Mines Crateless. Probably the first one even bother trying. I know it's 1:59 now. I'm just saying it's like been like a minute or two since I actually pulled it off, but yeah. Wow! You know what? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think that's where I gotta end off the stream. I did it. I did it. This is the goal. This is the goal. I just wanted to give a few more attempts at this before I had to go to work. And well, that's what I did. Thank you so much, Sans, for joining me. You can 100% confirm I did in fact do this. Hello, person. It pulled it off. I'm sorry. We're ending this stream. The stream's about to end. I did it. Dragon Mines Crateless is officially complete. Damn! That felt great. No, that was worth like the frickin' 12, 14 hours I put in this. Ah! Oh my God. So let's see. That is in fact Dragon Mines. We've done Crateless. Out of Time, we've done Crateless. And Electron Avenue, we've done Crateless. I was beaten too when it came to Electron Avenue and Out of Time. In fact, there's videos of platinum relics on those. Done by one other crazy person. I don't remember who they were, but you could look them up. I'm not in fact the first to do those, though I'm pretty sure I'm the first to do this and at least put it up. Of course, all the people were running in as soon as I'd actually done it. Stop, please. I feel bad. I feel bad. It's like, yeah, I'm ending the stream. You know what? Maybe I'll do more. I'll do more. Let's see what's... No, actually, I don't think I'm gonna end it. I got a bit of extra time. Let's try something else. We're gonna pick a different level. In fact, I think I know one. There's another one I've actually kind of been trying on my own. And that was, Hot Air Skyway. There's also Cortex Castle, that's one I wouldn't mind trying, but Hot Air Skyway. And yes, I did do it on easy. That... cut me some slack. The point was to see if it was possible. It certainly wasn't easy. Like, I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have world records on this game. Like, I did it within my merits. And of course, there's only one person I could play as. Now, in all honesty, I'm probably gonna round this stream out to an hour, which means I'm giving this about 14 minutes worth of tries. Oh, that's right, I like Relic Gold. That's a good one. It's a shark eating a cheeseburger. You know what? I mean, you know what? I did earn the right. I think at this point I earned the right to play Flex Trophy. Like, I could play Flex Trophy if I want. But nah, I have to play Aviator Crash. He's one true Crash. It's one true character. Let's actually pick a different sticker real quick. Shark. Perfect. This is it. To finish off the stream, I'll give Hot Air Skyway 13 minutes of Crateless tries. It's been a while since I played Hot Air Skyway, so of course I'm gonna need some practice. It's gonna be hard. But still, I cannot honestly believe I pulled that off. That is getting highlighted, and I know exactly where I am posting that. I've already failed. Alright! Good start. I don't remember Hot Air Skyway at all, so this is just kind of gonna be practice runs. But Hot Air Skyway gives a lot of time. Oh no, I messed up by drift. This is fine. It's been so long since I've played any track besides Dragon Mines, like literally at all. Okay, you know what? We'll go practice run. We'll call this a practice run because that's what this is. I really need to get back into playing Hot Air Skyway before I give the full Crateless attempt. Yep. Oh, I hate that part so much. That jump right there is easily the worst part of this whole Crateless challenge. Possible drift might actually be better for this one. I don't know, I've never tried drift out to see what it's like. Drift's a new engine style that they added with the new Grand Prix. It's essentially the same, it's almost the same as speed, except with slightly less speed and slightly more turn. So in cases like that turn I was just doing, it would probably be useful. This track is a perfect... That moment right there, back where the jump was, is a perfect example of why I like to reset every time I hit a crate, not just do like a couple practice runs and go through. It's because it completely messes up the flow a lot of the times. I'm just way off. I'm probably gonna have to practice this a bit on my own. Because right now I'm too accustomed to Dragon Mines. I think I'm just gonna finish off this attempt. It's really bad, but I'm gonna finish off this attempt and call the stream there. I think we've done a lot. We've pulled off Dragon Mines. That is an achievement. Anyone who says I didn't do something great today, shut up. Oh, wow, Sapphire's 310. Alright. Well, that's it. That's gonna be it for this stream. Thank you so much for joining me if you did. I cannot believe we actually did it. That is insane. We actually pulled off Dragon Mines Crateless. I didn't expect that at all, but if you watched this stream, thank you so much. If you liked it, good for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye!